Only once. Only once per mission, but it's just incredibly weird looking when it happens, because it just pops back up to life. And that is one of Mr. Nailbrain's abilities. It doesn't really give the Super Heavy enough life for it to matter, but if you're basically going head to head against some enemy forces or another vehicle, then usually if that's enough for where you can come back and probably destroy them. Not that I will even try to repair the Super Heavy at this point, basically because I'll get refunded the cost of the Super Heavy when it dies. So it's not really that big of a loss. I can just make another one.
Wait, so you got it for free? Does that mean it's not using any population?
No, it is still using population. They kind of figured that out whenever it gets spawned in from the cinematic at the beginning. And basically we're coming up to the Space Marine base right here, up these stairs. The Super Heavy is not going to get up there. It's not going to be absolutely any use for the last two bases. So in the end, it probably would have been better just to keep it back where I know the Land Raider or the boss is going to be for this stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the Space Marine base, instead of them having two Predator tanks, they have something a lot worse, which you'll see is just barreling through walls here. And that is one of the rare occasions that they'll actually bring out Terminators. Terminators are
badass.
They're basically walking vehicles. Well, better than a Dreadnought, I should say.
Well, yeah, I mean, people often forget this, but you guys know what a Dreadnought is. It's way before. Terminators are actually wearing what's called tactical Dreadnought armor. So they're like a miniaturized Dreadnought. There's stories of Terminator being stepped on by a Warhound Titan and just being crushed into the ground, and as the Titan walks away, he just gets up, dusts himself off, no damage at all.
Yeah,
so, they're tough.
The one unit that I had pretty much my entire group wailing on that wasn't dying instantly was a Terminator squad. And yeah, they're basically teleporting robots with the best melee weapons ever, the best ranged weapons ever. Which is funny, if for some reason they ever decide to remake the Space Hulk game or something, it's actually funny because you play a group of Terminators, except they're pretty much instantly slaughtered by Gene Stealers.
Gene Stealers have nasty claws that cut through basically anything.
Yeah, so it's it's adorable. You have the best of everything, but boop, I touch you and you're dead.
Yeah. And I guess the thing is about Space Hulk is that I think I read that you're not fighting one or two Gene Stealers. It's a massive horde of them. And if you can kill them all before they get to you, you're fine. But if they manage to reach your Terminators, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the last base here. The IG base really doesn't put up too much of a struggle. You actually see that they drop off a what is the Lehman Russ, but they drop it off too late, so it doesn't even matter.
The frenzy, the bloodlust that Lord Kyra spoke of.
And I was always a bit confused by that little cinematic there. I couldn't tell if the corrupted Space Marine was just so overcome with bloodlust that he started to attack his Chaos buddies, or I wasn't really sure why all the heretics were suddenly being attacked by the corrupted Space Marine guy. But yeah, I took forever to actually do this fight because I figured I would see how well a Super Heavy would do against another Super Heavy, and it's very anticlimactic. Neither one of them has proper anti-vehicle weapons, So they're basically like doing the same amount of damage to each other, and it's a baby slap fight. So I finally ended up just like retreating all my forces because that was the quickest way to get him back to this battle. And now we can actually see some real damage done to the vehicle. It will go down fairly quickly.
Now, what kind of Land Raider is that? Because that's got two heavy flame response.
It's Redeemer.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's shit when things get in melee range because it'll basically stop firing. But yeah, otherwise it's actually pretty good at clearing out infantry. But it's dead now.
Disengage! Lead the cowards to their doom!
And that's actually the end of the mission. I want to thank Plank for joining me yet again.
No problem.
And we'll see you for the final mission of Retribution next time. So,
see ya.
bye.